All right, we're here with Coach LaCroix for our annual preview of the upcoming season. Coach, a lot of excitement. Just talked to Coach Lee. A lot of question marks for you guys heading into this season. Obviously, you're the coach that's probably the most familiar with a lot of the newcomers coming in, heading up the recruiting process. Like to get you to talk. I guess let's start on the pitching staff. Who are some of the guys that you see coming in that could have a pretty good impact for you guys this season?
Yeah, it was a good recruiting class for us. Obviously ranked in the top 15 in the country once again, and we've got a lot of guys that can impact the program, not only on the pitching staff but position player wise too. And so we're looking forward to it. But from the pitching standpoint, we got several guys that can help us. Probably the two guys out front are probably Spencer Strider and Sam Weatherly. Spencer's a freshman from Knoxville, Tennessee, a right-handed pitcher who's got a really good chance to start for us on the weekend. He's got a really good arm, fastball's up to 95, 96, good breaking ball. Great competitor, got great makeup. Showed really, really good in the fall, especially at the end of the fall, was probably one of our better pitchers. And then Sam Weatherly's a freshman left-handed pitcher from Michigan, from Howell, Michigan, and he's a two-way guy, and he plays some outfield and first base as well. But super athletic. His ceiling is very, very high, and he's got a chance to log a lot of innings for us, whether that's starting or it's relief. A lot of it depends on what we do with him position player-wise too, if he's playing every day in the lineup somewhere. But those two guys, are going to have a tremendous impact on our team this year. Both of them had an opportunity to sign professionally out of high school. They chose to come to Clemson. Parents value in education, and they wanted this experience. A couple other guys. We got Bryce Bowen, a big left-handed pitcher out of Georgia, who's going to see some innings. Connor O'Rear is a right-handed pitcher from Aiken, South Carolina. Holt Jones is a young man who's from Santa Monica, California. He's a freshman. He's 6'8", big, tall, right-handed pitcher. He's got some, he needs to put some weight on, get a little bit stronger, but he has a chance to be really, really good here and help us this year, but down the road he's going to be really, really good.
I know you brought in some other guys that Meredith, we've talked a little bit about him, and obviously he's injured, so he's not going to give you the help right away. Hawkins as well. Who are some of the guys you see helping you position and also at the plate?
Yeah, we've got a good group. We brought in a junior college transfer in the infield, Justin Hawkins, who was going to be here last year, but he got hurt in junior college. Had an eye injury, so he went back to his JC and redshirted. But he's here now. He's going to impact us with the bat. He's got some serious power. Like all these new guys, they've got some things they've got to work on, and Justin's got to cut down on the swing and miss a little bit, but he can play some second, he can play third, he can play first. Probably if he had to, he could play short. He played short in junior college. But he's a big time impact bat for us. And then some freshmen, Kiera Meredith, like you talked about, is a speedster in center field. Obviously Kiera's out a little bit with an injury, so he'll not be ready for opening day. Sam Hall is a versatile infielder / outfielder who is very athletic, can really play defense, can play almost every position on the field, and he's improved with the bat. He's got a little bit ways to go before he's going to be an everyday guy in the lineup, but over the winter break he made some really, really good adjustments to his swing, and he's impacting the baseball really well right now. Matt Cooper is a freshman from Virginia Beach, Virginia, and had a great fall. If we started today, I'm sure Matt would be in their consideration to start in the lineup. He was one of our best hitters this fall. He played right, could play left. He catches a little bit, but very strong kid, athletic, and can do some things with the bat. A couple other guys, we got Drew Donathan, who's a catcher, a freshman from Charlotte, North Carolina, strong physical kid. Can really throw behind the plate. He's got some power, at the plate. Elijah Henderson is a versatile guy who can play multiple infield positions, play some left field, kind of a speedster. So we've got some guys that, have a chance to impact this team right away. And the one good thing about it is when you continue to bring in really good classes, even if you are an older team, pitching wise or position wise, it adds depth and it adds intra-team competition, which is the best thing for your team.
You guys have put several, good recruiting classes together. Obviously, had 2 good seasons hosting regionals the last 2 years. You've got the new facility now, several years into that. How have you seen recruiting change for you the last couple years?
Well, it's been good. I mean, we've recruited really, really well. The one thing that was great about this class is, we lost one guy to the draft, high school signee to the draft, and we could have lost probably up to 6. So that's how you build a program. You bring in 2 to 3 to 4 really good recruiting classes in a row, and you can make a run. And obviously we've had a good run. We've hosted 2 years in a row. That's not our ultimate goal is to host. Our ultimate goal is to get to Omaha and win a national championship. But it's really, really helped the the energy in the program. I mean, this building, this facility we're in, is tremendous recruiting tool for us when we bring young people to to campus and show them what we have here. Then obviously where the university is at with our academic standing and the education we're able to sell. Then obviously what football's doing, and basketball's having a great season. So every time you turn on the TV, you see the Paul on TV.
That's great. A great question. I was going to ask you about the football success they've had the last few years, and every December for a month they're talking about Clemson because they're one of the 4 playoff teams. How does that help your program?
Well, it just gives us even a better brand. Obviously we're lucky here. Clemson baseball is a national brand. As you can see, we have 3 kids from California on our team. We can pick up the phone and call a kid anywhere across the country, and they know what Clemson is. But college football is big in this country, and kids watch it every Saturday. They watch SportsCenter every day, and through August through December, every time you turn SportsCenter on, and a young man across the country sees that Tiger Paw, he thinks about Clemson. And whether he's a baseball player, he's a soccer player, whatever he is, and that's just the best advertisement for our university, the football program, the baseball program, any program that we can get.
You got a couple of new coaches helping out this year. Talk to us a little bit about how that's helping the program. Yeah,
I mean, it's great. We're very fortunate. We got 2 undergrad assistants, Ben Paulson and Mark Davidson. Both guys played in the big leagues, so they have unlimited amount of knowledge. And I always think it's great to bring those guys back. Number one, they're finishing their degree after they're done with their careers. But then also, they've been at a different level. Those guys have played at the highest level of baseball in the major leagues. They've been around some great coaches, some great players, so they can bring things, to our program that maybe in the past we haven't had. With different organizations they've been in, with some of their coaches have taught them. So now maybe we do a drill a different way, or we add a new drill. But they're great guys. The players respect them and love having them around every day, and as coaches, we love having them around every day.
All right. Well, thank Coach LaCroix for giving us that preview, and we'll have a lot more coverage for you as we get prepared for the season kicking off here in a little bit less than a month. Stay tuned to TCI for the most complete coverage of Clemson baseball.